I mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again. When Rick Warren, author of The Purpose Driven Life's son, came to him at 17 crying out in his mental illness. I'm not judging anyone, I'm just saying what happened. Seems like Rick threw himself into his career, and 8 months ago, Matthew committed suicide with a copy of Purpose Driven Life next to him. So you got to do more than give him a book. A book isn't gonna. You're not gonna read your way out of this. You have to give him your time. And there was another prominent leader who was in a very serious situation, a mentally ill son, and he quit. He quit his job. He had enough money to last for a few years, and he said, this is going to take at least 2 to 3 hours a day for 2 years to get through to this kid and to affirm him and to undo all the damage and the demons that are done. And that's how he handled the situation, and hopefully that's how I would handle the situation if I was in proximity, and if you're not in proximity, then the phone calls. Phone calls can be amazing things to people living alone, and whatever you have to do to keep that person going and keeping them hopeful. And usually, if you're a hopeful person, they're going to follow along eventually. There's a lot of depression, and there's depression that's beyond imagination, and that's awful, but you can get out of that. You can honestly get out of that. I did. I got out of the huge OCD. I'd say what I did this afternoon would used to have been like a 10, right up there with strapped to a gurney in a mental institution for detox. Shit myself. I shit my pants. And in public. Oh God, it was such a fucking mess. Cars driving by, and they had to see my white ass sticking out, covered with brown diarrhea. Yikes. So no more halfway done salmonella meats. Fortunately, that's all it was. It's just a couple of bad hot dogs. So I'm rip roaring, ready to go.